The Justinian Plague. Three of the deadliest pandemics in recorded history were caused by a single bacterium, Yersinia pestis, a fatal infection otherwise known as the plague. The plague of Justinian arrived in Constantinople, the capital of Byzantine Empire, in 541 Common Era. It was carried over the Mediterranean Sea from Egypt, a recently conquered land paying tribute to Emperor Justinian in grain. Plague-ridden fleas hitched a ride on the black rats that snacked on the grain. The plague decimated Constantinople and spread like wildfire across the Europe, Asia, North Africa, and Arabia, killing an estimated 30 to 50 million people, perhaps half of the world's population. People had no real understanding of how to fight it over than trying to avoid sick people, says Thomas Mockaitis, a history professor at DePaul University. So guys, let's move on to the other pandemic, which was the Black Death, the invention of quarantine. The plague never really went away, and when it returned 800 years later, it killed with reckless abandon. The Black Death, which hit Europe in 1347, claimed an astonishing 200 million lives in just 4 years. As for how to stop the disease, people still had no scientific understanding of contagion, says Mockaitis. But they knew that it had something to do with proximity. That's why forward-thinking officials in Venetian-controlled port city of Ragusa decided to keep newly arrived sailors in isolation until they could prove they weren't sick. At first, sailors were held on their ships for 30 days, which became known in Venetian law as a Trentino. As time went on, the Venetians increased the forced isolation to 40 days or a quarantino, the origin of the word quarantine and the start of its practice in the Western world. That definitely had an effect, says Mockaitis. Another pandemic was caused by the Great Plague of London, selling up the sick. London never really caught a break after the Black Death. The plague resurfaced roughly over 10 years from 1948 to 1665. 40 outbreaks in just over 300 years, and with each new plague epidemic, 20% of men, women, and children living in the British capital were killed. By the early 1500s, England imposed the first laws to separate and isolate the sick. Homes stricken by plague were marked with a bale of hay strung to a pole outside. If you had infected family members, you had to carry a white pole when you went out in the public. Cats and dogs were believed to carry the diseases, so there was a wholesale massacre of hundreds of thousands of animals.